Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is a message from Spirit, and I have started the Course in Miracles from the beginning. So yesterday I did lesson 1, and I'm going to start with the Course in Miracles lessons because I have been called to teach a Course in Miracles, and so I'm going to do that. Oops. In my own way. Okay. Lesson 2, A Course in Miracles. I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place, all the meaning that it has for me. The exercises with this idea are the same as those for the first one. Begin with the things that are near you and apply the idea to whatever your glance rests on. Then increase the range outward. Turn your head so that you can include whatever is on either side. If possible, turn around and apply the idea to what was behind you. Remain as indiscriminate as possible in selecting subjects for its application. Do not concentrate on anything in particular, and do not attempt to include everything you see in a given area, or you will introduce strain. Okay, so when I said, if possible, turn around and apply the idea to what was behind you, I just got this intuitive nudge of like, you want to say this to your past. I have given this all the meaning that it has for me. Merely glance easily and fairly quickly around you, trying to avoid selection by size, brightness, color, material, or relative importance to you. Take the subjects simply as you see them. Try to apply the exercise with equal ease to a body or a button, a fly or a floor, an arm or an apple. The sole criterion for applying the idea to anything is merely that your eyes have lighted on it. Make no attempt to include anything particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. Lesson 2, I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place, all the meaning that it has for me. And so it is. And so you remember. Okay, so we're gonna move forward with these messages from the guides. This is James Van Praagh. So we're gonna we're gonna continue with one of these messages. What does Spirit want to tell us today? In regard to this lesson from A Course in Miracles. Oh my God. Learn from your mistakes. Oh, I love it. So I'm going to just continue along that intuitive nudge that I had, like that you're going to say that to your past. I have given my past all the meaning that it has. And so we're learning from our mistakes. Some of what we did was just right on. We were just not in the right place. So we were learning how to protect ourselves and discern who to give our energy to, who is ready for it. Okay. You don't want to change who you are. You just want to be more of it. Okay, Earth is a schoolroom. Your higher self has chosen to enroll in this dimension to learn lessons that the spirit world does not teach quickly. Congratulate yourself for the bravery it takes to leave the comfort of feeling at one with everything and choosing to experience the sensation of separateness while you go about your tasks. That was supposed to be. You are expected to make mistakes. Having said that, it is the wise soul who always learns from them. Life on Earth continually presents you with challenges. And there's so many that you just have to like let the one in front of you arise. So don't be hard on yourself, because we're not ready to see everything all at once. Just let what's in front of you arise and face that. Life on earth continually presents you with challenges, and the quick learners find that they are presented with fewer struggles. If this card appears in your spread, your guides are reminding you that the more you use the knowledge of past experiences when confronted with a life lesson, the less often these lessons will be presented to you. Take responsibility for the mistake and do not look to blame another for the consequences. Instead of blame, move into a state of understanding and acceptance of the lesson. In doing so, you will not need to repeat this behavior in future interactions. In life, there are no failures, just possibilities of doing something differently than you are used to by using the knowledge of past experience. Okay, I'm thinking about a lesson for my life where I keep trying to treat somebody who's not ready to rise as if they have risen. And I need to see them for where they are, so that I don't keep making that mistake and falling into that trap and then I get into an anger trap. Okay. I was talking to my sister about this because we're both doing a spiritual life coaching course, and she was saying, you know, it's not bad that you see everybody for like their highest light. She's like, that's a gift. That's how God sees everyone. And that kind of gave me that message of like, no, these are things we don't want to change in ourselves. We just want to recognize who we need to be with and who we don't need to be with, where we resonate and where we don't resonate, so that we stop wasting our time and energy on people that are not ready for us, or not, they're just not ready for us. They're not wanting what we have to offer. And that's okay. We just need to move on to the people that are ready for us and are waiting for our gifts and whatever we have to offer, which is our learning experiences. So a friend of mine from my spiritual life course gave me a spread for who my ideal client is. And if you want this information, it's not mine, so I'm not going to share it with you, but I can point you in the right direction with her permission. I can send you to her so she could do that with you. And if that's something that you're interested in. Yeah, she did a tarot card spread for your ideal client. She created it. And so I did that yesterday, and it looks like my ideal client are healers. And they're healers that are either teachers, or they're therapists, or they're light workers of some sort. They're maybe they work in massage or just some kind of healing. They're healers. They do some type of healing, therapy, just any kind of healing. And they're coming into their own power and energy, and they're going to be helping other people. So those are going to be my ideal clients. And their worst fear is having their heart broken, which most likely you will have your heart broken. That's how I entered this new way, this new life, is my heart was broken. I'll share that with you when I get to the tarot cards a little bit more. But you are here to help everybody, and your biggest like hope is for community. Like you really want to create community. So my eye is twitching. I don't know what that's about. Wow. Okay. It's my right eye. I'm feeling a pull on my right eye. Wow. Is anybody else feeling that? I get stuff from other people, so. Well, if you are feeling that, I might be talking to you. Okay. So I'm pulling some cards from the Carolyn Myss Archetype deck. Oh, wow. They just really want to jump out when I say that. I love when that happens. That's spirit talking to me. I love that. Oh my God. Wow. I love this so much. Okay, addict. We haven't had this one before. So we all have our little addictions. I was talking to my friend, and some of us big addictions. It's very hard to be in this world. Um, I was talking to my friend about phone addictions and, like, social media addictions yesterday. So maybe that's something that you're struggling with. The light attribute is it helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So seeing your behavior as addictive is the first part of this. The shadow attribute is it compromises your integrity and your honesty and allows that addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. It's dimming your light. And so you might need to start to look at these addictions that you have and just observe them for now and set an intention to maybe replace it with something healthier. I was getting addicted to, I mean, I could totally get addicted to my phone and watching things. I have an addiction to watching tarot card readers. But I do crave more quiet now, and I started to just naturally move into taking walks with my dog in the quiet. And setting small goals for myself. So I just naturally started to move into that, which is starting to replace these old addictive behaviors. So also I'm addicted to food, potato chips and sweets. So as I started an exercise thing to get me to release a little bit of that addiction to food, because I find for myself that if I start to get into a health routine, and for me that's exercise, I don't want those things as much. And I'm already starting to see that my appetite is decreasing, and that's a really good thing. So I just gave myself the goal of doing 20 minutes a day of some type of, like, I take a YouTube video and I find a YouTube video. I'm doing Fit by Mick right now. I really like hers. So I do a 20-minute full body or just parts of the body. I want to focus on core because I think you can get the most from that. I'm not an exercise, I've done it a lot, but I'm not an exercise expert. But the goal of just 20 minutes a day, and I missed it yesterday, but if I keep like working towards it, I'm getting more days than not. So I didn't beat myself up for that. Instead, I was like, okay, but I'm going to get back into it tomorrow. And I did it right before this. So having like a positive thing to do can help you to start to let go of these addictions. Instead of focusing on the addiction, focus on what you want to replace it with. Okay, child, nature. So I was also saying getting out into nature. You're connecting with your spirit. So a great way to connect with your spirit is to go out into nature. So the light attributes are friendship with animals, and I'm going with my dog, and I just love walking with my dog. We're just making a stronger connection with each other, and I'm feeling that connection with her. She's a German Shepherd, and I just bought this German Shepherd shirt that says faithful and fearless, and just like all the qualities of a German Shepherd, which I want to embody myself. Like, I just think they're the best dogs. I think they're the most amazing, beautiful creatures. Like, they're just so loving and loyal and funny, and like she's my best friend. And so connecting with your animals, or out there with other animals, birds and creatures, we can talk to them. We can talk to trees. We can talk to flowers. We can talk to plants, and we can listen to them. We can hear their gifts for us too. If you are quiet, they will speak to you. So this is the child in nature. So get out in nature with your inner child, and that's the connection to your spirit. The shadow attribute is the tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. And as we connect to our inner child and our inner nature, we just become more aligned, and we're connecting with Mother Earth, and we're healing Mother Earth, and she's telling us how we can heal her. And then we got the child orphan. So the child orphan light attributes are independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering the fear of surviving. Okay, so we are people who have had rough lives that have prepared us to heal others. Because of our rough life experiences that we've had, we've been abandoned. We abandoned ourselves. We have learned these really great skills of caring for ourselves and others, and we have so much compassion and love inside us that we are going to express out into the world to elevate everybody's vibe. So it's different this time. This time we don't have to work so hard. All we need to do is just let our light shine. Be in your gifts and let your light shine. It's not going to be hard work this time. We get to love ourselves this time and care for ourselves and do what makes us happy, and that's how we heal others. God wants for you what you want for you. God or spirit or whatever you call everything. Light, love. So the shadow attribute are feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. You know your family isn't here. You know your family is here. It's just you can't see your family. Most of us can't see our family here, but we have a spiritual family that is guiding us at all times. And that's the family that you want to connect with in order to bring your gifts into the world and heal others, elevate others, awaken others. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards from the Light Seers Tarot, which I have to go get because I brought it over to the other room. I'll be right back. Okay. This is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And so when I told this story before, but you know, I get new people all the time. So when you get this deck, it tells you to find the card that you really feel like the most unattracted to, that really kind of scares you more than anything, and the card that you love the most. And I did. And the card that I was the most afraid of was this Three of Swords card, the card of heartbreak. My spirit knew it was coming. This was before my divorce. So when I got this deck, like this card really, I was like terrified of this card. And that's what happened to me. I ended up realizing that I needed a divorce. And the card that attracted me the most was the Ace of Cups. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it right now, but that is the card of new beginnings and new love. And it was love for myself first. Choosing myself, even when it meant that I had to hurt other people. And hurt other people, like I had to hurt my husband. I had to tell him that I couldn't be in this. Ultimately knowing that it was the highest best for everyone. So I just kept praying for the highest best for all. But that's really hard for us empaths and light workers to hurt other people. It's really hard for us to choose ourselves and hurt other people. But that's what we're being asked to do. Not hurt other people intentionally, but to choose ourselves. And if it means hurting someone emotionally to break them open for their own growth, there's nothing wrong with that. We're actually in the long run really helping them. And what we do is we hold their highest best, and we hold that in our hearts and in our minds. And so then our actions are guided by that. So I was guided to ask for a divorce, but to not fight anything. To ask for what I wanted in a way, like I just kept being guided to not to give up on myself or what my needs, to ask for what I wanted, but not to fight. To imagine receiving that. And I did get it. I got a lot more than I thought I would get. And it helped me to create a new start. Okay, so that was, I'm not going to take, actually I just took that one out, but I don't really want to take that one out. Well, I'm going to just see what comes from Spirit. And your biggest fear is holding other people's, is the burden of other people. And that was my biggest fear too. And I felt that as a therapist, that that I take on other people's burdens as my own. And it was getting too heavy and hard and dark and weighted. And so I was asking God, please, I can't carry this anymore. I'm getting more and more sensitive, and other people's energy is weighing me down. So I'm talking to you if that's happening to you. I'm talking to you. And you're not helping people that way. So you want to elevate up into your highest vibration, be happy, and let your light shine. Let the light shine through you. Let the light of Spirit shine through you and lift others up through your happiness, through your creativity, through your gifts. That's what you want to be doing. Okay, so you get to be happy. You have to choose your happiness, and doing that, you may hurt other people at first, but you're breaking open their hearts so that they also can find their happiness. So think about it that way. Okay, their little human ego may be hurt, but you're breaking them open so their spirit can shine through. And you can grow and they can grow. Because right now you might not be growing, you might be stifling yourself. Stifling yourself just to be in a relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. You'll always be connected to that person. You have those experiences and you'll always be connected to them. You're not really losing anything, although it feels like you are. Eventually you will know that you aren't. Eventually you'll be able to speak to their spirit and you'll have a stronger connection with their spirit. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to tell us from the Light Seers Tarot? What do we need to know to move forward and out of this stifling energy? Ooh. The Lovers. Yeah, you have a choice. You have a choice. I'm going to read you more about that in a minute. I'm getting like goosebumps and chills. Okay. The King of Wands and the Three of Wands. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I love it. Okay. So I'm just going to, before I look in the book, because I just want to see what jumps out at me there. You have a choice. I'm just talking to Spirit a little, asking Spirit to speak through me. But I think I need to just let something settle first, because then it will just come in. So right now, I just want to say you have a choice. There's a powerful energy of your spirit is speaking to you. And it speaks through nature. Yeah, okay. So you can stay in this addictive cycle, but it's stifling you and it's going to get louder and louder. The voice inside your spirit is going to get louder and louder. It's telling you that you're not growing here and your light is needed in the world, and it's trapped here in this cycle of addiction. Maybe you're addicted to a person, maybe you're addicted to a behavior, maybe you're addicted to a drug, maybe you're addicted to food. But there's something here that's weighing you down, and you're being offered a choice. So this is your spirit, your inner spirit getting louder. See that lion? And that torch? And that very strong male energy? That's inside of you. And it's getting stronger, and it's telling you there's something that you need to bring to this world. And you can connect with it out in nature. You can connect with Mother Earth. So this is masculine and feminine energy, that balance between them. Connect with Mother Earth so that this can come out in you, and you are more clear on what it is that you need to bring in. And is waiting for you. Your ships are coming in. So this orphan energy, you're going to be bringing in your skills that you learned on your first journey here. You're going to be bringing that in to meet you in this new journey that you're going on. Oh, and you're going to be using all of these on this new journey. So don't be afraid. That's what it is. Don't be afraid that you don't have what it takes, because you have what it takes. You've already learned this in your first life. And now you are going on a journey, on an adventure. Look at that adventure. She's going surfing. She's waiting for her wave, and her wave is coming. Whew, it's so close. Let me just get a little bit more from the Lovers. Isn't this a beautiful card? I love this card. It's like full of passion. It's like the Lust card in the Thoth deck. It's your zest for life. You're opening that up. Okay, it's a choice. Harmony. A lover or romantic relationship, friendship, unity, choosing to allow yourself to fall in love. What are you falling in love with? What are you falling in love with? Healthy boundaries and soulmates. So my heart is open to deeply meaningful relationships, and I expand into this union with loving trust. You're actually creating a relationship with spirit. You're choosing spirit. You're choosing to unite with spirit. That's what that is. Okay, good. I got it. Thank you, spirit. You are choosing to unite with spirit and leave some of these lower addictions behind, these lower energies behind. So whatever that means to you, what are you falling in love with? What part of life? Okay, and now I'm going to get a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, maybe one or two cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, to kind of wrap this up and bring it together. And maybe we'll end with an affirmation or something like that. Okay. Spirit, or the Oracle is like Spirit speaking through you. So let Spirit speak through me, and let, oh God, I love it. As soon as I say that, it just flips out. Milk and honey. Okay. Is there anything yet? Time for a nap. Okay, so as you do this, you may be really tired. So just rest, because that spirit kind of speaking through you, that's when you're going to get all those messages of what it is that you're going to be doing. So when you're tired, don't think, oh, I'm sick or something like that. No, Spirit's telling you and chop wood. Sorry. Yeah, so, okay, let me just get this. I'm sorry. I get excited and then I can't think. Whew. Okay. All right. Milk and honey, that's all good stuff. Milk and honey. That's heaven on earth, okay? It's right here. It's right here. It's in you right now. And you're just entering it and bringing it in. And oh, that's also the thing. Like, okay, so that I get these messages from other people. I'm getting lightheaded now. I'm following this woman. I forget what her name is. Soul Rising or something like that. Catherine or Kat. I just got a message from my boyfriend that says, "Have a great day, my love." So I'm following this woman, and she was talking about how the feminine is bringing this in, but we have to elevate, and we do that by choosing ourselves and our creativity, and we're bringing that into the world. Yes, Luna, it's almost time for your walk. 51 milk and honey. Why am I telling you that? Oh, because we're going to be coming in and out of this energy. So allow it to lift you up, but don't beat yourself up when you go back down into a heavier energy. Just recognize that you're there in that heavier energy and ask yourself what it is that you need to do to lift back up. Where are you at? Because those are things that you might be letting go of. So just recognize, okay, I'm feeling my energy and my vibration lower. What's happening right now? I've been finding that in some of my individual sessions, and I'm not sure what the lesson is right now. I know that I'm moving into more of a coaching mentality. So I just don't know yet, and I'm a little scared to let go of things and people because I feel very attached a little bit, and I know that they love me and they want to keep working with me, but I don't want to do this work anymore. So I think I'm being called to say, okay, this is the work I want to do. Do you want to start this journey with me? You have a choice. You can come with me, or I can refer you to somebody else who maybe is more of what you're looking for now. So that, I think, is what I've been called to do, but I'm a little afraid about that. Okay, milk and honey, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity. So you're being more authentic. And I saw another video this morning about how in the beginning when you're being authentic, it might feel like you're not being authentic, like you're being like inauthentic, because it's a new part of yourself that you're opening up and you're not used to it yet. Your spirit knows things way ahead of you a lot of times. And so your spirit is acting one way and doing one thing, and you're like, what's going on? What is that? So it doesn't feel authentic at first. You're trying out different parts of your personality. It's kind of like a play. So play with it. Play with this new identity of yours. Just play with it. Also, I was watching the movie City Island yesterday. And that was about acting and becoming this person. So act that, and then what's authentic will fall down into you and become you. And what's not will just kind of fly away. Trusting that your needs will be met. This is really scary. I do feel like I'm being asked to let go of things that feel solid, but and open to things that are not solid yet, that are still in spirit. And I'm scared. I keep asking for more guidance and more sureness. I don't know if when I was going for my divorce, I knew spirit was so loud then. It was telling me and now I'm just I need that loudness. If you really want me to do this, I need that loudness, because it's just a little scary. Okay, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment. Oh my God, also I watched this video where they were talking about the guy, I forget the guy's name, but he was talking about how just stepping over from the I don't know, from that last moon in Sagittarius, how the past feels further away. And I experienced that yesterday. My old life just seemed so far away. It was weird. I was with people from the past, and I'm like, I just felt so far away from them. That was interesting. So wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. So learning to trust that, and I'm telling you that, but I'm having trouble with it myself. Time for a nap. So if you're tired, you're probably going to be tired in this new energy a little bit. Just rest as much as you can, and Spirit will give you opportunities. Last week, Spirit canceled all of my online appointments because I couldn't get online. I was having problems with my program, but I recognized that I needed to rest. Okay, and chopped wood, number 42. I'm trying to speed up a little so I have time to walk my dog before my clients today. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. So it's okay to do these things that we have to do, and Spirit wants us to do these things. My eye keeps twitching. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant. So it's coming, and doing these things kind of helps us in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. It helps us let go of things. We've already sent these messages to spirits. The spirits these things are coming in. Like, these things are coming in that you asked for. The support that you asked for, the people that you asked for are coming in. So you don't need to keep perseverating on that. Just do what you need to do. Taking your attention away from your goal, bringing you into a state of receptivity. That's what that's about. So you're ready to receive. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you even closer to what you seek. Okay. Spirit, do you have an affirmation for us for today to kind of bring all this energy in and kind of integrate it? Okay, and I got drawn to this card, so I'm going to say, it is safe to learn from my mistakes. And I want to bring it back to A Course in Miracles. So, hold on, because I don't... I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place, from my past, all the meaning that it has for me. I use my past to heal. I use the gifts of my past to heal and to propel me forward into that which I love. You may not know yet. You might just be playing and learning. That's what it was like for me. I didn't know what I loved because I was taught to take care of everyone else, so I didn't even know what I loved and what I wanted. I just started with the one thing that my spirit kind of led me was a German Shepherd. I've always wanted a German Shepherd. And so when I saw this house, that was another gift from Spirit. So through my friend, it came through my friend. I didn't know where I was going to live when I was getting a divorce. And I'm going to tell you the story. I didn't know where I was going to live when I was getting a divorce. And I asked God, and God was like, it's coming. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about that. But I did worry, and I tried to do things, and they didn't work. I tried to get an Airbnb just to get out, because the energy was affecting me. His energy was very low, and manipulative, and it was really hurting me and affecting me. And I was just like, I need to get out. I need to get out. So I tried to get an Airbnb, and the Airbnb, I got an Airbnb for 3 months, and the Airbnb was like, I got there with my kids and they were like, we can't stay here. It was all mildew and moldy and smelly and wet. Everything was wet. We took sheets out of the closet and they were soaking wet. And they're like, we can't stay here. And I was like, I know. And so I'm like, let's go to the beach and we'll come back and make a decision. And when we went to the beach, I was like, I can't stay here either. So I had to report that place to the Airbnb, and I was able to get all my money back. I said, God, I want my money back. I need it. I need my money back. And I was able to get all my money back. And then I'm like, God, please help me. I need to get out of here. I had to do some inner work to get out of there. I had to do the inner work of a lot of inner work. And then I tried to find a condo because my friend had showed me this house that I'm in now, and she's like, they're gonna sell it. They want, you know, somebody to offer. But when I went to the estate sale, the guy said that he was gonna sell it to the highest bidder, and I knew that wasn't gonna be me, so I had to let it go. I'm like, oh, because I could see myself here. I saw myself here, and I was excited, even though it was a mess. It was a total mess. It needed so much work, and I didn't even have any clue. So I had to let it go, but it came back to me. So like months later, I think she told me about it maybe in July, and in October, she said, they're going to call you. They're going to ask you to make an offer. But I had already seen it, and I had seen how much work it needed. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not offering what I was going to offer before. And I was getting money from my divorce. So I said, okay, this is what I can offer. They took it, and I got this house. Whew. And then like I found my boyfriend who actually fixes all this stuff, and he's been fixing it with me. So like all this amazing stuff has happened through my spirit. And I forgot why I started telling you this. I forgot why. Okay, because everything that you see is giving you meaning. It's your past is taking you where you need to go. So it was because you may not know everything about what you want to bring in, but you know some things. Like I knew I wanted a German Shepherd. I knew when I saw this house that it was for me. Spirit lights you up when it lights you up with what is for you. So when Spirit lights you up, that's for you. I knew that I wanted to do something with tarot cards. That lit my path. Your path is being lit. Just notice and follow it. Follow these little steps on your path. You're not going to know everything. It's going to light it up one light at a time. Trust. And I guess I'm talking to myself too. Spirit is lighting your way. There's so much love inside of you. So many gifts, and your wave is coming. I love you. Choose your happiness. Choose you. Okay, that's your affirmation. I have the courage and the strength to choose my happiness. My happiness is a gift to the world. And so it is, and so you remember. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. I love you.